Oh, what's going on, people? Shit, I was listening to some old vintage Nas, man, and I'm like, damn, yeah, this is why I always have them the best, man. And I'm listening to some old freestyles, listening to a few old songs where Nas was Nas to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like Nas had me from about 1994 till he had me for good 10 years, man. Like you couldn't tell me nothing about Nas, man. Or like, I always thought he was the best, man. I always thought he had the better lyrics, better storytelling, all that shit, right? Anyway, I'm listening, man. You know, and I had my playlist going. I listened to a couple of, I was listening to Nas for damn near half the night on my way home. And then this nigga Jada did a freestyle over on Stillmatic, and it was a freestyle that I ain't gonna lie, I never really heard the shit, man. You know, and this nigga this nigga just hit a nigga with a haymaker, man. Like, and I'm like, damn, man. Like, so that's the problem, man. It's like to me, like bar for bar. At one point, nobody could touch Nas. I say after '04, after that Godson album, to me, he wasn't really the same type. Even the Godson album, leading up to that, the first 5 songs was alright. I was good. I was loving it. He was still Nas. And then once it got past Zone Out, I couldn't take it no more, man. Pause. He started rapping about all kind of personal shit. I'm like, what the fuck is you doing, son? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know he was going through it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, damn, man, this music is making me want to cry, nigga. Like, and I had to start to part ways with him, man. From there, like, he still was my guy. Nas always gonna be my favorite rapper. But Kiss is right there. It's like 1A, 1B, man. It's like, when I hear Kiss, it's like a haymaker's coming, man. Like, you know a haymaker's coming in one of them bars, B. And it's just, it's inevitable, man. So I'm like, damn, B, like, this nigga, you know, is it, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to say Nas, it's hard to put Kiss over him because Kiss ain't had a commercial success and he didn't have the album success, right? So that's where, to me, Nas, he kind of got him on that. Like, Nas albums, Nas got some of the best albums ever, especially the first few. Like, a lot of people didn't like Nostradamus. Nostradamus, to me, was alright. If you into lyrics and into, and if you're a Nas fan, you will love Nostradamus. I Am was a good album. That's when he started going a little bit more commercial, a little bit, but that was still a good album. But that's when he started, he was still hood. Cause you gotta remember, man, it's hard to keep rapping the hood when you're a successful rapper. Cause it's like, what more hood can you talk about? You know what I'm saying? Because you're not in the hood no more. But like, when you still like borderline a successful rapper and still like in the hood or whatever, like you ain't really make it all the way, you can still get away with talking some street shit. But it's like your credibility talking nowadays, these kids, they rap about everything they do on the street. So they just street. But I don't know, but with Nas, to me, it was like once I Am came, he started getting commercial. Just a little bit, and then that still was a good album too. It was written, it was classic. I don't know how I didn't get 5 mics, but I think I got 4.5. That shit was a classic, man. To me, that might have been better than Illmatic, but Illmatic was just the way it came out, the time and everything. That shit was just like, it just took us back. Like, it just took us to, it like modernized us in a way. Him and Big, man. Then Big came back like right with him, like, so it was like when Nas, that early success, He was a kid, he was young, he was spitting bars with niggas like, he was spitting bars niggas never really heard of. His bars was deep, man. And he made you think with the rhyme. He made niggas want to get lyrical. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's always niggas that was nice. Like, niggas looked at LL, Method Man was nice, you know, Ray and Ghost and all them. Used to spit bars, man. Like, and you had Cool G Rap, you had KRS One, Big Daddy Kane. Like, niggas had bars. So it was bars was around. It just wasn't like the shit he was coming through talking was just like that street shit that everybody could relate to, and it was like, you know, it just captured niggas and then big, same type of flow, like different style, more energy with his shit. It was just crazy time back then, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Nas was my nigga, man. Like, and then Nostradamus, a lot of people thought he fell off with that album. Then he came back with the banger, Stillmatic. And Hove kind of like resurrected. Hove kept him alive, man. Because without Hove, I think Nas might have faded. Because he was on his way to fading. And you know, he was going through it or whatever. So I think that Hove saved his career, man. That battle with Hove. Because it revitalized him and gave him something gave him that hunger back. You know what I'm saying? And you can hear it in his balls, man. Like, he wasn't backing down from that challenge. So, you know, but then it was like, you know, when he came with Godson, I'm like, yeah, he's still Nas. Nas is back. You know, Stillmatic was fire. You thinking Nas is back. He got the major look. I'm like, oh, this shit gonna be fire, this album, man. And you get through the first 5 songs, and then after this nigga start rapping some crazy, I'm like, yo, nah, man, what's this nigga doing? Like, and then he just lost me from there, man. He might have had maybe 5 verses that I probably still fuck with. Then he went and fuck with Hove, and like, you know, the shit he did with Kiss, you know what I'm saying, like, show discipline. Like, Kiss tore that up, man. Nas, he said some things, but it wasn't, like, he didn't have that, it wasn't that Nas with Nature and AZ. And I wanted that Nas, man. I wanted him to stay that Nas, man. Oh, man, like, but it just didn't happen, man. Like, but Nas is still, you know what I'm saying, always gonna be one of my favorite rappers, man. Kiss is there, though, man. Kiss, this nigga just hit you with haymakers when he rhyme, like, it's you know a haymaker's coming, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just know, man. I done spent 7-8 minutes on here rambling about this shit. But yeah, I was watching the Ice Spice video, man. She held on, man, like, and it's crazy because she was minding her business, man. Like, yeah, I see celebrities all the time when I used to do deliveries in Midtown, or I used to just be randomly outside Midtown. You bump into celebrities all the time. Me, I'm not, I never asked for the autograph, man. I don't fuck with them people like that. Like, I say what's up, I salute, and I keep moving, man. If they choose to conversate, I'll hold a conversation with them. If I feel like, you know, they're being a little more receptive. You know, I've had a conversation with Shaq before, Bruce Willis, you know, Vanessa Williams, like, I was delivering her a package one day, and this box of juice, and she, you know, she was very receptive, very nice. Cynthia Nixon, very nice lady. I met her before, you know, but it's you conducting business, or you just out and about, and you bump into these people, you know, you salute and you keep it moving, man. I remember, they human beings too, man. Like, I'm gonna walk down the street with basketball players, like, on some regular, like, they just trying to get where they got to go. You know, you salute them, yo, what up, man? How you doing? And keep it moving, man. That girl, she wanted fame. That's what it looked like. She wanted some fame, and she damn sure gonna get it. And but it looked like she went up there and she tried to, like, you know, blend in with Ice Spice. Ice Spice, like, she was trying to stay low key. I don't know what you doing at McDonald's, man. You fucking millionaire. Like, what are you doing? But I get it. You know, she just want to be regular. You know what I'm saying? Some people just want to live regular. And you know what I'm saying? Like people just out and about minding their business. Like when somebody's eating one thing, you don't fuck with somebody when they eating, man. That was mistake number one with that girl. You don't fuck with people when they eating, man. Leave people. It's gonna go left when you fuck with me while I'm trying to grub, man. Even if you would just walk by the table, hey, what's up? Salute. All right, no problem. Let me eat my food, B. And then she was chilling with a friend, like, you know, they trying to stay low. You could tell she trying to stay low. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you went up to get your little fame, and the shit went left. You know what I'm saying? Like, then they trying to jump. You got the dude, you getting all hype and hostile. Like, fam, what are you doing, man? Even Ice Spice telling they like, yo, you want to fight a girl? Like, what you doing, son? Let the girls fight each day. If it's that shit, let them scrap, man. Fuck you getting all amped up for, like, you want to jump in. Like, what's wrong with y'all, man? I don't know what's wrong with these kids, man. But, you know, I just think that when a girl tried to sit down, either she was inebriated or this was intentional to try to get that 15 minutes of fame, you know. But she's definitely gonna get famous because that shit was wild, man. Like, I mean, and it don't look like it was much like damage done to Ice Spice. She's like laughing about it, and X, she did the post somehow if this shit wouldn't happen in Wendy's, like, you know what I mean? So you could tell she likes her fast food, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, you see it with no security. And in New York, you see a lot of celebrities like that, no security. They just going about their business. I done seen Tracy Morgan say what's up to the nigga, what's up? I'm not gonna try to, if I see you ain't trying to really engage, I'm not gonna try to hold a conversation with you, man. Like, I'm gonna keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Some of them engage and they conversate with you, but, you know, at the end of the day, they're human beings. They just trying to live their life. Yes, some of these people are famous, but they still human, man. She was eating her food. You could have just saluted and kept it moving, or you could have waited till she got up. And you seen she was done eating or whatever, or they was getting up. Hey, what up? Yo, you know, give a shout out. Didn't shorty, I think this shit happened in Cali. Like, you out in Cali, man. You out in Cali. And you already know how Cali is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and, you know, she did say some shit like, yo, I thought with Kendrick, if I check in with you, I'm good. And, you know, that check-in shit is crazy, man, but you should, you know what I mean? You should be, you know what I mean? Like, you should be able to go where you go, man. Like, fuck, people gotta, you know, check in, like, y'all niggas is the mayor of town. Like, I don't understand that shit, man. Then if somebody's gonna do that, at least make sure they protected, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause if you telling me, yo, you here on the strength of me, nothing should be happening to you, fam. You know what I mean? Like, that shouldn't happen, man. Like, but she, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, it was crazy. No security. You're in another state, a state that's hostile at that. They prey on celebrities, man. Niggas kill celebrities out there. They try to rob you. I'm pretty sure if she was a man, that shit would have went all the way left. You know what I'm saying? They probably would have tried to rob him if she was a man. But nonetheless, man, she held on, you know, and at least we know she ain't no punk. And but a friend didn't do no service, man. Like, she was no help, like, really, like, you know what I'm saying? She could tell her friend ain't about that type of life, man. And if you gonna hang dolo, I know that's your friend, but damn, man, like, you got to have somebody with you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem with being a celebrity. Like, it's hard to just get low, man. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, at least she's okay. The other young lady's okay, you know, man. Hopefully, you know, they move on with their lives. It looks like they're moving on with their lives, and, you know, we just got to do better, man. But that was, you know, I don't think Ice Spice did nothing wrong, according to the video. I think the other young lady instigated it, and then she swung at her, and it was like, that was like, all that was unnecessary, man. Could have been avoided, man. But anyways, I'm out, man. Many Face Publishing, man. Peace.